This video we are going to solve problem based on homogeneous differential equation. Okay, so see here one question is given over here. So basic idea is that how to identify whenever a question is given, differential equation is here given and they have not said that it is different homogeneous differential equation. So you need to identify whether it is homogeneous differential equation. Simple thing. First you form it in dy by dx. Bring it in the form of dy by dx equal to something. Okay, after that let it be some m function of x and y and n function of x and y. Now you need to remember a differential equation of the form dy by dx on the LHS part or on the RHS part, any of the part, equal to some function in the numerator of x and y and some function on the denominator x and y are homogeneous function of the same degree. Same degree should be there. If the function is containing same degree, suppose 2 here, the denominator also it should be 2, such that these 2 degrees get cancelled and on the degree on the RHS part is 0. RHS side degree will be 0. That means on the numerator part the degree should be same as the denominator part. Okay, so we'll just solve this question and let us see. So whenever function is there, the c bracket is there, we can just open this bracket. So x into x, it is x square, minus x into y is xy into dy plus y square dx equal to 0. Now I can bring it in this form dy by dx. Okay, so this will be first I'll shift this to this side. So dy, okay, I'll just write it as x square minus xy is there equal to minus y square dx, shifting this to RHS side. Okay, now dy is there, this I can shift it to this side. So dy is equal to minus y square by x square minus xy into dx. Now this dx I can bring it this side. So that implies dy by dx equal to minus y square by x square minus xy. Now this is in the form of dy by dx and some function of x or y. Okay, it can be y function, x function, anything. Okay, maybe both will be there, and here you can see x and y both are there. Now here easily you can observe one logic I will tell you. This power you can see on the denominator only one variable is there, power is what, degree is what, 2. Here two terms are there. First term degree is what, 2. Second term also degree is 2, power 1 power 1, so degree is 2. So all the terms you can see the degrees are what, 2. Okay, from these two terms I can take degree 2 as common. From this term degree only one term is there, so degree 2, so both will get cancelled, so degree will be on the RHS side 0. Simple logic. Okay, so you have to see each and every term. Degree is 2, degree is 2, here also degree is 2. So from this 2 I'll take degree 2 common. Here only one term is there, degree 2, here also degree 2 get cancelled, so remaining is nothing but 0. So we got it as this is nothing but homogeneous differential equation. So let us proceed. How to do the steps here? The simple. First we will go for what we'll consider. Let y is equal to vx. The basic idea here is that y is equal to vx you have to consider. First step. Next, when I differentiate this thing, it will be dy by dx is equal to, with respect to x I will differentiate. This is product rule, right? So first into differentiation of second, which is nothing but 1, plus second into, which is x, differentiation of first, that is dv by dx. Okay, so I'm considering y is equal to vx, then differentiating with respect to x. So y differentiation with respect to x is dy by dx. This I have to apply product rule. So first into differentiation of second is 1, plus second into differentiation of first, that is dv by dx. So this I can write it as dy by dx is equal to v plus x into dv by dx. Simple. Okay, now observe carefully here. Here also dy by dx, here also dy by dx. This term I can place it over here. While placing, what we need to do, I have considered y is equal to vx. When you place this to LHS part of this, you have to just write in place of y vx, substituting y equal to vx. So what will happen? So this is the thing. Okay, so dy by dx, in place of that I'll place this one. So let me just show you. So y square is there, minus y square x square minus xyz equal to v plus x dv by dx. Actually you have to place and then write. Okay, so you have to basically write it here as y as vx. So for showing purpose I am just doing that. Actually you have to write it in the form of vx wherever y is there, then you have to write it here on the LHS part. So here it will be minus y vx the whole square. Okay, y is there, vx by x square minus x into y is there, again you have to write vx equal to v plus x into dv by dx. Okay, that's it. So further I can simplify what happens to the LHS part. This I can write it as minus v square x square divided by, here it is x square minus, this will become v into x square, correct, which is equal to v plus x into dv by dx. Okay, this is a thing. So from the numerator part you can see x square is there. Denominator also you can take x square as common so that these two get cancelled. So I can write it as minus v square x square divided by x square, I can take it common, so 1 minus v will be remaining, which is equal to v plus x into dv by dx, correct. Now this x square get cancelled. Now the thing is that minus v square by 1 minus v is there. Now this v I can bring it to the LHS part. All the terms are v here, bring it to the LHS part, equal to x into dv by dx. Okay, right. So that implies, now I can take LCM over here. This will become minus v square. LCM it will be minus v into 1 minus v divided by 1 minus v, correct, equal to x dv by dx. Now next step. This I can simplify. What will happen here? That implies minus v square minus v plus v square divided by 1 minus v, expanding the bracket, equal to x into dv by dx. So these two get cancelled. So what is the remaining thing? Minus v by 1 minus v, which is equal to x into dv by dx. Now what I can do, with x I can bring dx, and dv I have to shift it over here. So how can I shift this to this side? That is the thing. So basic idea, I can just shift dx over here, x also this side, and this whole term I can shift it to this side. So what will happen? Dx, so let me just v minus v by 1 minus v is there. Dx, when it goes to that side, it will be in the numerator part. X will come down, okay, equal to dv, correct. Now this whole term I can just shift it to there. So dx by x is equal to dv, not write dv first. So this will be reciprocal 1 minus v by minus v into dv, correct. So minus v is there and here 1 minus v, so I can just take minus outside. Okay, just to, you have to interchange. So when I take minus outside here on the numerator part, so it will be v minus 1 by minus v get minus get cancelled into dv. Okay, so this is nothing but dx by x. Okay, otherwise you can just keep it as it is. Next step, integrating both sides. So after getting dx with the x term and dv with the v terms, so you have to just integrate both sides. So when you integrate both sides, the dx by 1 by x you can write it as what? Log x. Here we have to just simplify this term, so I'll just write it over here. Dx by x integration is equal to integration of v minus 1 by v into dv. Integration you have to do. This part you can simplify further. I can write it as 1 minus 1 by v, right? 1 minus 1 by v into dv integration I can do, which is equal to integration of dx by x. Now you can see over here, after writing in this form, one integration you can easily do, which is nothing but what? V. Okay, with respect to v it is. So one integration will be v, and 1 by v you can write it as log v. Okay, this all the simplification, as soon as you see v minus v, you can see vv is there, so I can just take it as 1 minus 1 by v. It's the same thing. When you try to do the LCM thing, you will get it as this. Now after doing, so I can write it as this as log x, correct. Dx by x integration is log x equal to 1 integration is v minus log v 1 by v plus what I should add? I'll add log c. Arbitrary constant with log I will add since there are log terms over here. Okay. Now the next thing, further I can simplify, right? So how can I simplify? Simple thing, v minus log v. This log v, they can bring it to this side. So what will happen? Oh, this will become log x plus log v equal to v plus log c. Okay. Now log a plus log b is log ab. So log xv. Now thing is that we have assumed y is equal to vx, right? So what is vx? Vx is nothing but y itself. Okay. And here also v, I can write it as what? V is equal to y by x. Correct? V is equal to y by x. So v, I'll write it as y by x, which is plus log c. Now here log xv, I can write it as log y, which is equal to y by x plus log c. Okay, you can leave it over here, otherwise you can simplify further.